Hello everyone, my name is Miss Trav, and today we'll be learning about nonfiction text features. Today we are going to look at some examples as we read the book Bats by Gail Gibbons. Bats dive, swoop, and swerve through the dark night sky. These creatures are nocturnal, meaning that they are awake at night and asleep during the day. Most people have never seen a bat. Bats have played an important part in stories. Many people have thought bats were evil spirits. Others have thought they were friends of ghosts and witches. Because many unkind things have been said about bats, some people still think they are scary. Actually, bats are shy and gentle animals. Bats are mammals, as are dogs, cats, and humans. All mammals are warm-blooded animals, and their babies are born alive instead of being hatched from eggs. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. Do you guys see anything next to the picture of the bat? It says funnel-eared bat. Bats have been around for a long time. The oldest bat fossil found is about 50 million years old. These prehistoric bats look a lot like today's bats. All bats have the same basic characteristics, including large wings, small bodies, and lightweight bones. What are those words on the picture of the bat? What are they doing? We call this a diagram because it shows us the different parts of the bat. The different parts of the bat, as we can see, are the tail, the foot, the body, wings, eyes, nose, and ears. We can also see that their fur can be different colors like black, white, red, brown, or gray. The height of a bat is 3 inches and the wingspan of it is 10 inches. This bat is called the little brown bat. Bat wings are different from the wings on insects or birds. A bat's wings have a long arm bone with very long finger bones. A thin skin called the membrane stretches between the bones. The thumb ends with a claw. The membrane connects the wing bones to a bat's body and legs. A bat can move each finger separately to change the shape of its wings. This helps it change its speed and direction quickly. What do we call the picture above? That is correct. This is a diagram, and like the picture before, it shows the different parts of the bat. Some bats can fly as fast as 99 miles per hour or 159 kilometers per hour, and some as high as 10,000 feet or 3,050 meters. This bat is called the giant flying fox. When a bat lands, it flips upside down and hangs it by its toe claws. It uses these claws to move around. Bats choose many kinds of dark nooks and crannies to live in. These places are called roosts. Many bats live together in caves, attics, barns, or tall trees. In places where it gets cold in the winter, some kinds of bats migrate to warmer climates. Others use their roosts to hibernate until spring. If you guys look at the top corner, there is a picture of the bats migrating when they go to and from a warmer climate. Look, the word migrate is in all caps. It might be important. Just before hibernating begins, bats eat lots of food to live on during the long winter months. Their heartbeats slow down and their body temperatures drop. These bats are called the Mexican free-tailed bats. Bats hibernate when they sleep deeply for long periods of time. These bats are called epaulet bats. Bats live on every continent except Antarctica. Why can't they live in Antarctica? Think about that. Most of them live in hot climates where there are many insects, fruits, and flowers to feed on. The little bat is called Kitty's hog-nosed bat, and the front one is the giant flying fox. There are about 1,100 different kinds of bats. The smallest is the Kitty's hog-nosed bat. Its wingspan is about 5 inches or 13 centimeters, and it weighs only 1/14 of an ounce. The biggest bat is the giant flying fox. It has a wingspan about 5 feet and it weighs about 2 pounds, and they both live in Asia. This is the little brown bat. Most bats are insect eaters and have a special way of seeing in the night called echolocation. A bat sends out a rapid beeping call too high for people to hear. When hunting, the sound waves hit an insect. The waves bounce back to the bat's ears as echoes. These echoes tell the bat the size and the shape of the insect and where it is located. In a flash, the bat scoops up the insects. Bats help control the insect population. The yellow lines are the sound waves and the red parts are the echoes. There are fruit and nectar-eating bats too. These bats help pollinate plants so we have foods such as avocados, figs, and bananas. They also help scatter seeds. Now we see another diagram that shows the parts of the flowers. We have the stigma and the stamen. The part under the diagram is called a caption. It says pollution happens when a gram of pollen from a stamen lands on the stigma of another flower like itself. We can also see that pollination is in all caps. This could mean something important. The nectar bat drinks the nectar from flowers, which is a sweet juice. This is the fishing bat. A few kinds of bats are meat eaters. They eat fish, frogs, mice, and sometimes birds. They have smooth, sharp, crushing teeth that allow them to eat what they catch, bones and all. This is the vampire bat. Blood is the only food for vampire bats. They are found in Mexico, Central America, and South America. When the vampire bats find an animal, it makes a tiny cut with its teeth in the animal's skin. Then the bat laps up the blood with its tongue. The animal hardly feels the cut. Many scary and untrue stories have been told about vampire bats and people called vampires. The famous fictional vampire named Dracula frequently is shown with bats circling him. Some bats have long, narrow faces. Others have short, round faces. Some bats have leaf-like shapes on their faces, while others look like dogs. These are the dawn bat, the tube-nosed bat, the Jamaican fruit bat, and the epaulette bat. Most bats have very good hearing and can see well. Most bats have a good sense of smell, too. In the springtime, female bats gather together in roosts that become nurseries. There they will give birth to their babies, called pups. Most bats only have one pup at a time. During birth, the mother bat may hang by her thumb claws with her head up. She forms a basket with her tail membrane. At birth, the pup slides from her body into the basket. Other bats give birth while upside down. At the top is the thumb claws, and by the mom's feet is the pup or baby bat. As soon as the pup is born, its mother hangs down again. The pup nurses while being cradled under the mother's wing. The pup clings to its mother's fur using its own sharp teeth and claws. The young pup grows quickly. A 10-day-old pup is almost too heavy for its mother to carry. At 3 months old, it is flying on nightly hunting trips. When it is about 1 year old, it is an adult. Today, in many places, bat populations are getting smaller. These bats are endangered. One reason is that many people still don't like bats and destroy their habitats. Other causes are pollution and the use of pesticides for killing crop-damaging insects. In one picture, the people are putting bricks up so the bats can't come in or out. Then the bottom pictures are pictures of chemicals that can make the bats sick. In many places, there aren't enough bats left to keep down the number of insect pests or to pollinate flowers. So by looking at the flowers, we can see the flowers are dying. People are learning how to help protect bats. Some people provide bat houses where they can roost. Sometimes people cover bat cave entrances with grill work. Bats are free to come and go, but people can enter. Also, there are nature preserves that can protect large groups of bats. Bats play an important role in nature. It's fun to learn about them. Here are a couple fun facts about bats. Most bats live to be 10 to 14 years old. The little brown bat can eat 1,000 insects an hour. There are about 45 species of bats found in North America. And lastly, the most common bat is the big brown bat.